We're really grateful that you could stay here on your election headquarters. Let's take you now to Rafiq Salam, who is joining us from the Upper West region. Hello, Rafiq.
Hello.
How is voting going on in the Upper West?
I can report to you that the Upper West region is calm. The Upper West region, about 468,000 people are expected to cast their ballots between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. And I speak to you now, over 30–40% of them have so far cast their ballots. Let me come to the West Central constituency. The West Central constituency, about 88,000 persons are also supposed to cast their ballots, and then also it's also going on peaceful here. So we have 202 polling centers in the West Central constituency. And so in terms of the parliamentary...
Rafiq, I'll have you hold on. I'll have you hold on for now. We're going to Manhyia. The Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu, we're told, is casting his ballot.
For Osei Tutu the second goes through the electoral process to vote. He has done that and currently posing for the cameras. Indeed, he went through all the COVID protocols, washed his hands, went through the voting process, and has currently taken the ballot paper, thumb-printed already. We wait for the next line of action. But as you can see in the shot, that's the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, flanked by the wife, Lady Julia. And you can also see just on the left-hand side of the wife of the Asantehene is the Chief of Staff for the Manhyia Palace, Mr. Kofi Badu. And quite a number of chiefs who have accompanied the king to cast his ballot. And I can also see the protocol officer for the Manhyia Palace, Mr. N.S. Sahini. And that is the chief linguist, Kantan Kenchiri, issuing orders to cameramen to stay off. So, if you're watching us live from the Manhyia Palace, this is the moment when the occupant of the golden stool, the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, goes through the electoral process to cast his ballot. In fact, he has done that. At a point in time, we were asked to lower the cameras, and that was when he was thumb printing. So it's not clear whether he has cast the ballot already, but we are still awaiting what the members of his security team will tell us to do. But in your shot is the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu II and his wife, Lady Julia, and the Chief of Staff for Manhyia Palace, Mr. Kofi Badu, in your shot there. And this is our live coverage of the voting exercise for the king of the Ashantis, the occupant of the golden stool, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II. And when he steps out, is indeed a moment for everybody, the media, gathering here in their numbers to catch a glimpse of the action. Quite a number of media houses, and each wants to get a fair share of the pictures of the king voting. We are yet to see him actually cast the ballot. We are told to lower the cameras. The reason has not been given yet, but this is the Manhyia Palace, and this is the moment when the occupant of the golden stool cast his ballot here at the Manhyia Palace. And the Asantehene is accompanied by quite a number of chiefs this morning. including government appointees. We can see the education minister, who himself is a royal. You can see the king having a tete-a-tete with the education minister, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh, and he comes from the royal house himself. And so at this moment, he's performing his duties as a member of the royal house. And the Asantehene has finished casting his ballot now, and he is leaving the premises. I must say, Queen Mother, the Asantehene, the one who saw.
And that's Erastus Asare Donko reporting live from the Manhyia Palace. We understand the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu has just cast his ballot, and it's interesting because Erastus may have to explain to us. I didn't really see him walk to a polling booth to cast his vote. I don't know how it was done. Erastus will have to explain to us, hopefully when we're able to get a stable connection. But the visuals we are receiving from the Manhyia Palace show the Asantehene being flanked by his wife and Education Minister Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh, who we are told is a member of the royal family, and other officials of the palace, and he's walking away from the polling center. All right, Erastus, we have Erastus. He's still reporting.
His ballot, and it was quite a brief moment, but I must say he went through all the COVID protocols. The king himself went through the hand washing protocol and went through all the process, identifying himself in the register and getting verified on the verification machine and going ahead to pick his ballot paper to vote. But at the point when he was actually casting his ballot, we're told to lower the cameras, so it's not clear whether our cameras picked the actual moment where he placed his ballot in the ballot box, but we'll try to see what we can. Currently, he's moving inside his premises, and that's the private residence of the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu II. Let me say, he came out with the Asantehene to cast their ballot. He was also flanked by the wife, Lady Julia, and quite a number of chiefs. So it is yet to be seen whether our cameras picked the exact moment when he cast his ballot. But the Asantehene has cast his ballot right here at the Manhyia Palace. Reporting for JoyNews, Erastus Asare Donko, Kumasi.
All right.